Let's get learning with Santino.
Hi everyone, I'm Santino, and today we are going to try a super challenge using our attribute circle. We've been learning lots about the attributes of shapes and objects, and I've even shown you how to create your own attribute circle. Well, today we are going to put your knowledge to the test with a super challenge. So let's get learning. To get warmed up, let's first look at some shapes. I'm going to show you two shapes. They'll have one attribute that's the same and one attribute that's different. See if you can find the attribute that is the same. Are you ready? Let's go. Here's the first one. What's the same? They're both hearts. Yes, the shape is the same. How about this one? It looks like they're both quite big. It's the size that's the same. What attribute is the same this time? Yes, the size again, but this time they're both small. What about this one? They're both the color blue. Their color is the same. And now, they're different colors, they're different sizes. What's the same? The shape. They're both hexagons. And last one, what's the same? They're both the same size. Well done! Today we'll be working with lots of shapes. You might remember we've previously made an attribute circle together. Remember, every time we added another block, we needed to make sure that one attribute changed. Well, today, for our super challenge, we're going to make another attribute circle, but this time we're going to change two attributes each time, so only one attribute will stay the same. Are you ready for the challenge? Okay, let's get started. What shape shall we begin with? I'm going to choose this one, the yellow circle. Let's start there. Okay, we've started our attribute circle. It's time to pick another shape. Remember, one attribute needs to stay the same and two need to change. I could choose from lots of shapes. What would you pick? Okay, I've decided I'm going to go with the small yellow hexagon. What stayed the same? Yes, the color, they're both yellow, but what changed? The size and the shape. All right, it's time to pick another shape. What block would you choose next? You could pause it here to explain to a friend what you would choose and why. Let's think. There are lots of blocks you could choose from. Maybe the small red triangle, or the big blue hexagon, or maybe even the big green hexagon. But today I'm going to choose the small blue triangle. I think that will work. What stayed the same? The size. And what's changed? The color and the shape. Okay, let's continue. I wonder what shape we could choose next. Let me see. Okay, I've chosen one. I think I'm going to go with the big green triangle. This time I've decided to keep the shape the same, but I've changed the size and the color. Which attribute shall I keep the same this time? The shape, the size, or the color? Okay, I've got it. I'm gonna go with the big red square. Yes. I'm going to keep the big size, but I've changed the shape and the color. All right, let's do another one. What are you going to choose? So many shapes to choose from, but I think I'm choosing the small blue square. Which attribute has stayed the same? Yes, the shape is the same. And what's changed? The size and the color. All right, it looks like our attribute circle is almost complete. There's just space for one more right here. I wonder what shape could complete our circle. Now remember, this part is the super challenge because it needs to follow this small blue square, but then after it, it needs to be able to be followed by the big yellow circle. This is going to be a bit tricky. Let's have a look. I could try the small green hexagon because that works to follow the small blue square. However, it's not going to work for getting back to the big yellow circle because then I'd have to change all 3 attributes. So that won't do. Let's keep looking. What do you think would work? You could pause it here to give yourself some more thinking time if you like. This is pretty tricky. So how are you going? Have you found a solution yet? If not, don't worry, I'm here to help. But if you have found a solution, great job, mathematicians! Okay, let's see what one solution is. One way we could complete the attribute circle is by placing the small green circle here. This way, the size has remained the same, and then here, the shape has remained the same. And now we have completed the whole attribute circle. Is this a solution that you found? Or maybe you solved it using a different shape? Well, there are a number of solutions to this. How many ways can you find? Whew. Well, thanks for having a great go at our super challenge today, everyone. Now it's your turn to have a go at making your own attribute circle using 3 attributes. You could even turn it into a game and take it in turns with a partner. Enjoy making your attribute circles, everyone. Happy learning, and see you next time. Be sure to like and subscribe. There's lots more to see. Come back again soon for more learning with me.